Well, it's been a while, hasn't it? But I'm making a video again. I've got a new rod for today. I went to Real Fun last night after work. Picked up some ragworm, frozen blacks. I got some launch as well, and what else have I got? Squid. I'm a bit late getting here, but basically I've come down to try and see if I can get a Plaice out or not. So this is a new rod. It looks really nice. Blue Lagoon, 100 to 250 gram casting weight. Continental style rod. I've got my 2 Ziplexes with me as well. Try and get basically the plan is, obviously throughout the day I'm going to be fishing for Plaice mainly. I might put a fish bait out on one of the rods, and then I'm going to stay here. I think low tide's around 6:30 or something tonight. So I'm going to stay here for that, fish it probably 2 hours up into darkness, and I'm going to be fishing for rays then. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see what this rod's like. Very nice. But yeah, I'm going to get the reels on these now, and hopefully it won't be too long until we can get a fish on the shore. But yeah, Brighton Beach. I've never been here before, so we're going to see how it goes. A few people fishing down there, but yeah, it's a lovely day for it. A bit of a sort of cross-shore, inshore wind, but yeah, it looks a bit clearer further out, so we're going to get some baits out there and see how the day goes. Well, I've had a few practice casts of that rod now, and it does feel really nice. You can actually get some pretty good distance on it. I'm just going to be putting this rig on it now. The 2-hook, it's a loop rig, obviously with the attractor beads on it for the Plaice. I think it's £30 amnesia snoops, so yeah, we're going to get that baited up with some rag and some blacks now and get out there. Here we go then. First bait's going out. Bit of attractors on there, black and green. Little beads on the loop rig with, well, it's just straight ragworm straight through. So I'm going to walk up that way a bit. The tide's pulling quite hard today. We've got quite big tides, so do an off the ground cast of this, and yeah, get that one out and I'll set up the 2 bigger ones. Well, that, as you can see, is those 2 out now. Both of them using a, no they're not, sorry, one we've got on the multiplier rod. We have an up and over rig with frozen blacks and ragworm, and that bait I showed you a minute ago on the left one. But yeah, I've got the reel on this one now. We're gonna give it a few practice casts. I might put this one out with a fish bait on just to see what happens for now. I've got 2 fish of a Plaice, haven't I? So I'll give this a go. Third rod going out now. I'm not sure how you can see that, but a bit of launch there. Got 2-0 up and over rig. So I'm going to send that out as far as I can. And yeah, hopefully you can get something on it. I'm going to bring in this rod here on the left. He's been out longest now, so yeah, we're going to bring that in and see if anything's had a go. I've seen a little knock on it, but I've seen some blokes fishing down that end of the beach. I've seen a dogfish come out, and they had a double shot of flatties, which I assume is Plaice. But I've had bites on both of the first cast, but I've not checked them yet. But I'll do that now and we'll have a look. First fish of the day on the new rod on the first cast. Ideal. It is a really small little Plaice. He has got the orange dots on him there. Tiny little thing. I've got a little bucket of water, so we'll get him in that. And yeah, I'll show him to you. Well, that Plaice is in the bucket at the minute, just recovering. So whilst he's doing that, I'm going to get a few more rag on the needle. I'll bait this rig up, get it back out there, and I'll get that fish back on the camera for you. I don't know how good this audio is going to be, by the way, because of the wind. Hopefully it's not too bad. Little rag. And that was a little on size 3 hooked. Saltwater Champions. And that's the same as I use up Littleton on the matches in the summer. I want to try and catch a sole this year. I've never caught one, so hopefully this year will be my year for that. I didn't even go Plaice fishing last year. Just never really got round to it, but I was going to go to Chesil. But I went to Real Fun and I seen that yesterday the water was coloured. So I went in there and asked, got a bit of advice, and basically Chesil would have been a bit too cloudy for it today as well. I almost didn't want to come here because it's taken me, it was about a 3.5 hour drive to get here, but we've caught a fish, so we've not come here for nothing, albeit a small one, but it is just the first cast, so I'm hoping we can find a bigger one. I've had a bite on that rod there. It did look quite doggy like though, so we'll see what that looks like in a sec. And this is that's what it took. Rag bait like that. With the beads on it. We'll get that top hook baited up now and I'll get that fish on for you. Just going to do an off the ground cast. rod rest. And yeah, hopefully that is the first of many. One thing I didn't want to do was drive all the way down there for 3.5 hours and not catch a single thing, so we've done that. Fish. Hopefully the size improves next. Absolutely tiny. Quite hard to show you actually. Don't want him to slip out. Yeah. Literally about the size of my hand. We'll get him back. And yeah, fingers crossed we get some better fish. Second cast and the second fish. Not a Plaice, but a dogfish. Just took it to the side there. Get him unhooked quick. There we go. Chuck him back. That's a dogfish on there. That's on the launch on the up and over rig. It's a bit too bright for him yet. I'll go up there in case. I might keep it on for a bit if we're just going to get more fish. Wait till it gets a bit darker for that. Another dogfish from Brighton Beach. I think we're about halfway through the tide going out now, so we'll keep going out. I'm expecting it to drop off a bit. I don't know if we're gonna. I've had bites most casts, which is what you want really. Was you don't want to come out and the rods are just static the whole time, but a lot of dogfish. I think we've had about 4 now. So yeah, get this one out. Hopefully, we'll have a better sized Plaice on him. Double shot of nice little Plaice, both of them bigger than the other one. That's the best size one. Nice. We get these unhooked, get them in that water, cast that out, get them on the camera. That's the first. The smaller one, that was on the bottom hook. And that was on rag and black lug. And then the bigger one was on the top, and he just took a straight rag. A bit paler, this one. Yeah, there you go. There's two nice Plaice from Brighton. Let's go back. I think that's doggy number 4 or 5 now. Get him back. Hold him right on the end so they don't. They wrap around your they try and wrap around your wrist. And one way they're really smooth, and the other way, like sandpaper sort of texture, and then they rip around your wrist and like twist around it. It's not a great experience. But yeah, it's pretty going quite well, I'd say. I've had 4 or 5 of those, and I've had 3 Plaice, 2 of them on that double shot that I just had, which was nice. I've never had a double shot of Plaice before. So yeah. Hopefully they keep coming. It's all pulled over. There you go. You gonna do it again? I've just put that back out because I've just had a little flounder. I got 2 hooks on that, so I'm going to leave it. See if I can get another double shot. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this here now is just under the sand. The waves are starting to form differently. But yeah, this morning I was sat up on this bank at the top there. But I think we're about an hour away from low tide now, maybe a half an hour. And I'm going to fish it back in for an hour and a half, 2 hours. See if we can or can't catch a ray. There's definitely something playing with that. And then maybe trip back to Somerset, which is about 3.5 hours. I'm not really looking forward to the drive back, to be honest. But yeah, it'll be right. I'll show you the fish I got in the bucket, and we'll come back to that in a minute. Right, I don't know how well you can see that rod in that corner, but that's the one that's been having the bite. It's just pulled round like that. There you are. I'm pretty sure that's a Plaice bite. I'll show you this fish I just had a minute ago. Little flounder, that. Ew. So that's species 3 there. Pretty sure it's flounder. Let's get him back. I got a rig ready for the multiplier rod. I might quickly change that before I deal with that and give it time in case I can get another double shot again. Might have another doggy on here. double shot on a single hook. Up and over rig, just on a single hook, and I've got 2 Plaice on it. I've never had that. Felt there was a bit of weight on there, innit? I didn't expect to have what I have now. 5 Plaice, 1 Flounder, and about 5 or 6 Dogfish. Let them catch a breather in the bucket. There's one gone, and then this one's going to go now when the wave comes in. Off they go. There's a Plaice in here. Those feel a lot like dead weight now. Another dogfish, just hooked in the corner of his mouth. Right, well it's got dark now. Really nice down here, but I'm going to put some ray baits out now. Up and over rig. Like that. All the way down to sandhill. Well, launce and squid wrap. squid on the other side with the guts on the outside. Yeah, send that out. Not going to give it too long because it's obviously quite a long drive back home, but yeah, I'm going to bring both those worm baits in now and yeah, target something else. Alright, I've been targeting the rays now for a bit. Not had any so far. I've just had a lovely bird's nest, which is ideal. He's all puffed up. Yeah, we had a crack off, so I don't think, because of how far I'm away from home, I don't think I'm gonna. I've got another reel in there, but I think I'm just gonna give that maybe another 20 minutes and see if anything comes of it. But if not, I think that'll probably be it for me on this one. So yeah, been a good day though, I've enjoyed it. Had 5 plaice, flounder and 7 dogfish, I think. So yeah, good day's fishing here at Brighton. It's made it worth driving down here for, really. That drive back, if I had have blanked, that would have been pretty nasty, to be honest. But yeah, I'm gonna go fish the channel on Friday night. I think I'm gonna go to Barra, see how that goes. Maybe get a few bass, possibly a flounder, thornbacks, something like that. But yeah, give that 20 minutes, and yeah, if you don't hear anything more from me, then thank you very much for watching, and hopefully be the start of doing some more of my videos again. See you later. Dogfish to end the night. Thanks for watching, everyone.